Hello and welcome to Tutorials Point. Today in Twitter marketing, we'll discuss an important chapter, that is how to become the best Twitter strategist. You have digital marketing strategies, you have separate strategies for Twitter, Facebook, or in general all social media strategies. But what are the techniques, responsibilities, duties, roles, responsibilities that are associated with the Twitter marketing strategies? Some of the Twitter marketing strategies things that you need is skills, expertise and exposure on Twitter and of course on social media. You need to have an in-depth analysis of what is Twitter, how Twitter works in terms of organic lead generation, in terms of paid advertising, in terms of followers, in terms of following, in terms of tweets, in terms of optimizing the Twitter account. You need to have an in-depth analysis. Credentials and past performance. More often than not, what we see is when you are actually interacting with a organization or a company and they say you can do a very good social media marketing including Twitter marketing, the first and foremost question that will be asked to you is what are your credentials and what is your past performance, to whom have you served earlier, and what are the campaigns that you have executed on Twitter. Can you show me some of your Twitter profile pages that you have executed the campaign. So extremely important that you need to have good past performance and the credentials to showcase them so that you can get more and more customers. Content channel and optimization, extremely important. You need to know actually what kind of content need to be built and how the content calendar should look like, and of course the optimization techniques. Meticulous planning and execution. When you actually launch a Twitter campaign for a particular customer, what you need to do first and foremost is build the roadmap implementation plan that includes the strategy, the planning, the content calendar, the images, the videos. You need to have everything in place, and for that you need to do meticulous planning. Listen and understand to customers' goals. When you are actually executing a campaign for a particular business, what you need to do is you need to understand what are their goals, what are their objectives, and what is that they want to achieve. When you know this, you will be able to execute the campaign effectively. Then add value. The value is extremely important. When company or an organization has hired you to execute the Twitter campaign, you need to provide that value. We need to provide that extra that adds value to the kind of campaign that you are executing. Some of the responsibilities are research and communicate. The more you research and communicate, the better. You need to research the organization, their website, their landing pages, their other social media campaigns. You need to research on the competitors and you communicate that effectively. Document and build consensus. When you do a lot of research in terms of the competitors, in terms of this organization, you need to document each and everything. Formulate content and execute. The content is very crucial. The content is what actually drives the followers, what actually drives the leads and the conversions. So the content plays a very, very important role. Track analytics, reports and optimize. Executing a campaign is one side of the coin and analytical information is another side of the coin. When you are executing the campaign on Twitter, you need to actually track, report, analyze and optimize the campaign objectives. Whether you are doing the right thing or not, whether you need any tweaks to be done in terms of the campaign on Twitter or on the website or the landing pages. You need to track each and everything so that you can take informed decisions and drive conversion. That is the ultimate goal, the conversions, and you need to see how you can increase on driving the conversions. Some of the skills that are needed, of course, experience and expertise in digital marketing, copywriting skills are extremely important. Analytical information again is crucial. Then you need to current and best practices. You have to be updated yourself with the current and the best practices on social media, on Twitter, so that you know what is happening right now, what are the new techniques and trends that are taking place. Communication skills extremely important, both in terms of communicating with your followers on Twitter and of course with the customer and the client. Some of the tips that you can think of implementing: always be honest and truthful to the customers. What we normally do is to get a client and a customer to acquire a business. We say a lot of things, but the most important thing is, the most crucial part is, always be honest and truthful to your customers. In-depth analysis and research is something that you need to do effectively, consistently. Strategy aligned with the goals. The strategy that you build for Twitter marketing campaign has to be aligned with the goals, the objectives of your customer's business. Submit reports periodically. All the analytical information that you generate, that you derive, that you download from analytics, and report that you prepare in terms of the campaign success, those reports have to be submitted to your customer periodically. Deliver on promises. The last and the least and most important, you need to deliver on the promises. Every promise that you make to your customer or the client, that you will achieve this Twitter campaign, you need to deliver them. If you cannot deliver, do not make any promises. And that is how it actually works. The promises that you make, that has to be delivered, and if you deliver, it is your business that will grow. That is extremely important. In conclusion, what we have seen in this video is Twitter marketing strategies, the responsibilities for Twitter marketing strategies, the skills of a good strategist, and some of the tips that you can think of implementing as a strategist. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you again.